close, and potentially some new cards are coming out at 6 p.m. So it should be a good day of content, but we're going to start off with a few of those individual packs and this one right here. 87 times 2. So this came from Season Progress, and then we have these three from the 6 p.m. yesterday. So which one should I do first? Let's just rip this one. 87 times 2. No promos inside. This versus promo is quite bad, to be honest. If that's Magul, it shouldn't be a duplicate, because she was tradable, the one that I got, and Uberdorf. 287 for an 87 times 2. Give us an Ice, Fire, or Bruno Fernandez, which is quite good. An 88 won't be a double though. Nah, they're not going to be that kind. But an 88 is solid for us. I doubt he's a dupe. He's not. And Julian Brand, team of the week time. 84 times 5. Ooh, it's purple. Purple cards. No. Herdeki? Oh, damn. I thought it was blue. How come it's purple and blue? That makes no sense. Brazilian is beautiful. Goalkeeper is great. Fantastic. It's Allison. Huge. Massive for the icon. Double walkout is an 89. Bloody hell. That's incredible. 289s. Jeez. Now that is loaded. And we've got Finale at 86. What a pack. Thunderstruck cards have made this really high. And it's 3 squads as well. An 87, Team of the Week, an 87, and an 86. 100% worth doing. Allison's gone. And this man here, I can never say his name. So here we go, send it. We've got Delict, we've got Bushyman. That looks nice. That's the last team we're about to submit. I'm nervous, I'm excited, but what we're going to be receiving, well, 3 base icons. You wait and see. I don't want Paul Scholes, I don't want Ian Rush, and I certainly don't want Puyol. 3, 2, 1, 1 of 3. Thunderstruck, come on. Jeez, Socrates then, Socrates. I knew Scholes was going to pop up. He always does. Wonderful. I'll play him as probably like the attacking centre mid. Or he can just sit there, right? Here, I'll play. Nice. That's the last team we're about to submit. I'm nervous. I'm excited. But what we're going to be receiving, well, 3 base icons. You wait and see. I don't want Paul Scholes. I don't want Ian Rush. And I certainly don't want Puyol. 3, 2, 1. 1 of 3. Thunderstruck, come on. Jeez, Socrates then. Socrates. I knew Scholes was going to pop up. He always does. Wonderful. I'll play him as probably like the attacking centre mid. Or he can just sit there, right? Yeah, I'll play him in the midfield for a bit of fun. What a surprise. Out of the base Centaurians or Thunderstruck icon player pick, we go receive 3 base versions. Let me know what you guys got in the comments. But obviously, we've pulled Socrates, the legend from FIFA 19. So I want to try him as a left centre mid. It might be a little bit too attacking though with himself, De Jong, and Diani in the midfield, but it's just the playoffs and we're looking to have some fun. So the Sanchez that we packed last week, we're going to give a go as the left forward to Hansen, and then my Botman Evolution. He might be a bit slow, but he does look good. Like he has ping pass, long pass, like he does look like a good centre back. So we're going to have him alongside Virgil and hope that it works. Let's find out. So many years since we've had the Doc in our starting 11. It was a wonderful, wonderful time. It was short-lived, but wow, was he good. It's my 4-2-3-1 middle count with a Mersin striker. I love that team. I love that setup. Vitalia was in this team as well. Tagliafico was just so sweet. What the hell is this? It's just so satisfying. Using his 99 long pass, 99 short pass. It really is lovely to have on a centre back. And then this man here. Already Sanchez. That good. Oh, gets in there. Oh, he doesn't have anticipate. Hey, easy. Calm it, woman. Damn, calm down. Big save. He doesn't have anticipate, so that's really what's going to be like the downfall of this card, in my opinion. I want to wait, even though I just gambled my 350,000 coin like a fire away. Bang, Neymar. Botman, where were you? Was that your fault, Botman? Green? Oh, that's enough. No! That was a clean challenge. Sanchez. Oh, wow. He's finishing 2 and 2. His finishing seems very nice right now. Awesome. Frank now. Good. Shot. Does he not spin on the ball like he used to? 3 and 3? Oh my god, Sanchez. Maybe we can use him as an impact sub then, because he'd probably be getting into our main build. Reaction, I did put to an SBC. Maybe not one of the best decisions I've ever made, but I just preferred Allison. On my Killian. Bang, bang. Over top. Heading down here. Perfect play. Sanchez, Jesus. Nah, for real, like, that's a good shot on his right foot. Ruben Nistelrooy alone. The Maldini, I think he is worth doing for 1,000,000 coins. Does look worth it. The 1-2. I want to send like. Oh no, Botman's been dispossessed. Oh, Botman, no, he got caught. He got caught sleeping. It's just that quality of challenge.
Hell was that
That
crazy?
what a ball. First time ping from something. That's gorgeous. Oh, nice pass. Mbappe, look at that strike. Top bins, Killian. Have you not tried this out at Scott yet? You might really like it. That's a foul. That body type from Havertz. The dock, that's the goal. Socrates. That's one. Oh, that's so glitchy. Is it because it came from the Whip Plus and Havertz provided there? Okay. Someone make a run for Botman. Don't be lazy. I'm going to find you over the top. Half time. No, he's kicking the ball out since half time. Well done. Just keep him warm with his tackles. Early. Oh my god, no, I like his finishing. Absolutely, we have a fantastic impact sub for champions. Genuinely like, insane. No team. Oh, what a challenge. Jesus Christ, this Tony's got some passion. Sorry, Botman, my apologies. Sorry to disrespect you, Botman. Don't want to be comparing you to Warren Blanc. Absolutely no way. Vincent, Sean, ooh, hold on a minute, don't judge his defense. Because that midfield and attack is great. Oh, I thought I would have just got that slide. Botman versus Mbappe. Botman versus Mbappe. No, should have slid. Charlton, got me. Yeah, that's suspect. I'm just sliding all over the place. I don't know what's wrong with it. Oh, it's risky. Nah, it's risky. Player seems to be in the best position. Yeah, he's got me. Oh man, right, we need to just attack, be focused. Alright, Doc. Gotta find a nasty like through ball or something. Sanchez over the top, perfect. Mbappe near post. Come on, back in the game. Oh, can you get there? Scott. Nah, he's got it. Yeah, Botman is a little bit too slow. I think I was saying before, I think the pace that you want on a centre back is around 86 sprint speed. If you don't have that, I think they're just unplayable. Let me switch. No, man, it didn't let me switch at all to Botman underneath. That was really odd. Chip it. Mbappe. Oh, Ribery. Yes, okay, there you go. So 2 goals, easy. We can get this. It's good. Beat the press. Beat this also press. We should have some easy chances. Very well. Sock. The dot. The dot, yes. There it is. All right, one more. Lovely. Come on, you only had that touch. Dot's in. 4-0. Nice. Over the top. Perfect dot. What a pass. Damn, company flushed up. I thought that would have been good. Oh, I'm on side. Back in it. It's not over. Oh, yo. Oh my god, it's him. He's the game changer from the earlier matches. Sanchez. Oh, one. Oh, he's kind of screwed up. It's Martinelli. What the hell? Botman's got to clutch up. He hasn't. 116th minute, 5-5. I'm just going to get stuck wherever I am. I'll even just pass it there. Wow, so damn. Rank 3 in the playoffs. 2 red goals. That's good. Jumbo gold players. Tradable. Can we make a few coins? It's not that necessary. I'm already preparing my league SBCs and stuff. We're getting so many like duplicates, high fodder, and we're just on another icon. So I think the RTG is looking quite healthy right now. I do have a couple of draft tokens. I might rip through one of those drafts just to collect even more. And as it's free of charge, I might as well. Right, Pino85 is better than nothing here. We send to the trade file. Shadow Chemstar, just saw that, and Bruno, lovely. Small prime gold players. Or is it? I don't know what this pack was. Luka Modric, seriously? No. He's got ping plus. Never used the Kovacic though in game. But you must feel the difference. You have to. If you have the ping plus, does Schneider have that, or is it incisive plus? Probably incisive. There's a good chance for Elsewhere showed us that Botman, sadly, isn't good enough. The lack of acceleration and sprint speed, alongside the best center back on the game, Virgil, and I was struggling. Virgil literally had to work overtime, and if he was out of position, I was done for. The lack of anticipate as well, Botman, is a problem, so he won't be in our main team. But someone who could be is Maldini. I'm not going to say I won't do him. I just don't want to complete him now. I want to wait until Team Leader starts, have a look at the potential flashback versions, Team Leader icons to keep my options open. But having said that, I did waste about 300,000 on that icon player pick, the Centurions on the Shark, and we got Socrates, who I will speak about in a second. But Maldini, like I say, it's a good card for a million points. I think he is worth it for a lot of people. But as I was using Botman, he's got me thinking, I want a meta Newcastle evolution. And someone that really has taken my fancy, but it's a lot of money, 100,000 coins. Now, be honest with me. Do you think Lindy Almond can get into our main squad? High work rates, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. I was thinking maybe play him in more like a DA role, or he could play as a left forward technically, but that acceleration is insane. The finishing attack positioning, like really, will he play to these stats? The passing there, the dribbling is outrageous, and he can defend as well, relentless. He's got the quick step, the rapid, the chip shots, whatever plus. Till I do him, I mean, it's 100,000 coins that are basically going to be taken away from our team league budget and do the Mickey Allen. Would you allow me to do that? Do you think it's a good idea? I might have to. But some of those cards we did try out, obviously the dog, and I thought as a centre mid, it was a little bit too attacking though. The midfield setup wasn't ideal. Like if I was to use it again, I would have to drop the Addy and play the dog as more of the attacking player. But he was good on the ball, even though he's 6'4", he was playing well. I was able to play nice passes, get some goals. So I did like Socrates. He finished on 3 goals, 5 assists in 10 games, which is sweet. This Sanchez, the one thing that I was a little confused with though is his dribbling. Seeing that it's like 95 agility, 95 dribbling, he didn't feel as good on the ball. Like comparing him to like Ribery, Hansen, Diani, he didn't feel like crazy, but his finishing was seriously consistent. And how many goals did he get? 8 goals in 10 games. Yeah, I did like that. So an awesome impact sub. Yeah, absolutely. I use him off the bench. I don't think he's good enough on the ball for me to want to use him over the Hansen. But Botman, it didn't work out. Unfortunately, I did make it red though just because. But yeah, it didn't work out. Wow, 97 reactions.
Don't come distract me now, man.
Which is not good enough. Not yet, anyway. So EA sorts it out. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know what you got from your icon player pick. Hopefully, it was better than mine, because I doubt Socrates is going to get used that much more. But he's alright. He's good. He's definitely playable, but not really what I want. But thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
I need to figure out a way to do that because I cut that off every time, but literally never work. Yeah, we see it. I'm taking 4 to whatever fucking means.
If this guy has one of the two, he's not getting a win, man. If he doesn't have Mbappe or flyback, he's got it. It's a free win for him, man. Don't worry, bro. Everyone has Mbappe, though. Not me. No flyback. Very close, my friend. No free win for you, bro. You don't need it. You have Mbappe. He doesn't need it, chat. So you'll be alright. Now, we also have an 8320, guys. Last week, I got Mbappe. This week, what will I get? And the prediction is 320. How many special cards? No campaigns. Okay, so 3 plus. It's very even today. Good luck, everyone. If you are on the 3 plus, that is an iconic start. That's an iconic start. Wow.
This is supposed to be a good play.
Okay, and number 3 is a team of the week, so we have 2 before we even go to the transfer store. Transfer list, I'll just say that's in store. Cool. Alright, now from the, I gotta only open the packs from the rewards. Let's see if we can get some fodder out of the campaign. Trailblazers is never great because it's always pretty low rated. You want to see the Thunder cards. That's an 85.
Literally, the guy scored 2 goals in less than 30 seconds. I told you that's what they're doing stuff to the game.
This one is what? Is this Arsenal? No. What is this?
The guy couldn't score or get to the whole half, and he scored. Then less than 30 seconds, he scored 2 goals back to back.
Ask yourself, could it be worse? Actually, it could have been worse. Now we go to the 100K pack.
No, all of a sudden I can't pass the ball, no? No, all of a sudden I can't pass the ball.
Pretty soon.
All of a sudden I can't pass the ball, man. Now these guys beat me, but man, these guys, they obviously can't tell them what they're doing because they just feel bad about themselves. They don't tell them that this is going on. So all of a sudden, can't stop this guy now. So obviously, they don't want these guys to feel bad to know that they didn't win the game. So they set the game up. These people don't know that they've done that to the game. Some of them do. The ones who you see do the weird 666 dance or whatever. They know what is going on. Majority of these people don't know what is going on because they just feel like shit, innit? Like they're not won the game fair, innit? Look, I can't pass the ball, I can't do anything. And as soon as I can't start pass the ball, it appears that I can't keep control of the ball either. All of a sudden, I can no longer keep control of the ball, no longer make a decent pass. You know what I mean? No, it's just no longer being able to do anything. No? The whole half, I controlled the whole fucking half. And this guy scored 3 goals in less than 2 minutes, isn't it? No, he just won't stop running through. Just won't stop running through.
I've been lazy selling this guy this week.
I mean, that's what they're doing. Like, trust me, I will always say it and it will always remain. So I don't care if that you white blood, like, I really do. I don't care who watches these videos. I don't care who is upset about the stuff I'm saying. I really don't care, innit? Because it has to be done. You have to be attacked. Like. People like you can't be allowed to go around unhurt and get away with what you're doing because you will never stop. So all of a sudden I'm unable to move, man. Can't dribble past him. What happened to you? Where did his skill come from all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Where did this guy's skills come from all of a sudden? You know what I mean? Where did his skills come from all of a sudden? Like when we go on, I'm gonna go on the highlights and show you how fast he scored them 3 goals for my first half. I'm not even getting a shot, though. Like I say, these guys don't know what is going on exactly. For one reason, they'd feel bad, bro. Like, you get me? You would. No matter how fucked up you are as a person. Yeah. It doesn't matter how fucked up you are as a person. When it's all said and done, you doing that, you're not gonna feel good at the end of the day. You'll pretend. But you always come out of the game knowing that you didn't deserve that win. You know what I mean? You always come out of it. I'll tell you, look at the game. The guy couldn't get a shot first half. And in the cup games, it's 3 minutes a half. Yeah? So miss, yeah, 52, 56, 66. And look how he cut out the video. Yeah? So, who is it? I got the ball there, yeah? So look at the situation there. Nobody is around Makelele. Nobody. Well, why could I not just turn and get this ball? So what you're gonna notice for these few games that anybody with 6 on the pitch, whether 6 of my player back, 6 or their back, whether 16, 66, 7,000. Just watch, there's always some incident with these particular 6 numbers. Anyone that has the 6 on them, but there's always some strange stuff going on with them. So look at where I am. That's Makalele. I'm just gonna pass the ball over. You can see the blatant players on the wing. Obviously, that's what I did. Yeah. Just watch it. I'm telling you, like, look at that. Yeah. So Makalele controlled the ball. So yeah, at that point, control the ball. Yeah. What more can I do? No, he refuses to take control of the ball properly. Yeah. Refuses to take control of the ball. So look at his foot. Yeah. So what foot did he control it? He controlled it with his left. Settled his foot. Yeah. So you can see his what's that foot now? His left foot. Yeah, that's his left foot. He controlled it with his right. His left foot there. His left foot goes back instead of going forward. Now look at the tackling that he's gonna make now around him. Yeah. How did he get the ball? Look, he kicked my foot. Yeah. Kicked my foot, and the ball go there. Who puts animations like that? Because if you look at Valverde, look at Valverde's leg now. You get me in it. Like, I will attack this guy. They think I care about being deported. That won't bother me in the fact. I don't want you man spend the rest of your life. I go back to Jamaica. I don't want you little fuckers spend the rest of your life looking in that mirror and know why that happened to you. I'm good with it. You get me in it. Other people might be scared to go back to their country. Not me, bloodline. I don't care about you, man. Really not. You man are mistaken to think I'm afraid. Yeah, that. There was just no reason to do anything I needed that didn't need to be done. But there's definitely a reason. Hey? Definitely. Look, he didn't even touch the ball, but for no reason at all. He did not even touch the ball. Did not even touch the ball. And the moment that started happening, guess what? Bam. Yeah. Back of the net. You see? 6. Daglish again. This guy couldn't do anything in the first half. The moment that happened, look at it. The moment that happened. Yeah. So you saw Makalele passed the ball there to him. So now, for some odd reason, I've now got 3 players here. I've got my keeper, I've got her there. I'm controlling one of them. So what is the other one doing? Why is he not lunging after the ball? Look where my keeper is. Yeah. Look at these two now. Yeah? These two are hugging each other there. Yeah. Look at them. They're tackling each other now. Like I say, look. You see the 6 there. That's Valverde with the 6 on his back. How did Daglish look at Daglish shoot his legs? I mean, I will attack this guy, bro. Like, if the British government's plan was to have me deported, I'm not gonna change that. I'm gonna go through with it. You get me in it, but not until I fucking see you, bro. Yeah, that. I don't care who you are. I don't care. You could be the head of MI6 or what. I care, but like, yeah. I'm putting it out there because it won't change what I do, innit? I'm still, yo, stop that. Stop telling me fucking thing, bro. Could be the head of MI6 or I like it. Really, really could do. I really don't care. That guy couldn't win the game. He couldn't get a shot. And the moment that Valverde glitch happened, the game just changed and it was against him the whole time. I mean, see, some of these kids, they do know what is going on. Some of them do have a clue what is going on. But some of them don't, innit? I mean, I don't know why you little white boys from England, because I'll always put it on white people. I always put the blame on white people. If this was some African country, you'd have to blame black people. It's not an African country. If it was an Arab country, you'd have to blame the Arabs. It's not an Arab country. Yeah, anything like you man will get the blame for it. I don't care how you man see. I don't care what kind of delusions you man want to claim man having. It really won't matter because you won't be able to beat me in any legal situation. You won't be able to do none of that. We'll attack you, brother. You man's fought went around, I assume, telling people that I'm scared and I don't want to speak up for myself. I assume that's the sort of thing. I'm just making a guess there. I'm just presuming that that's what you're saying. But no, who's the one that's scared? You know what I mean? You're the one that's hiding now, bro. It was all good for everyone play. Oh, the big I am a Mr. Ghost and oh he doesn't know. But now he knows. What now, innit? It was all good before, but what do you do now? Because if he was doing it because I didn't know, why are you doing it now? I'm okay with going back to Jamaica, but I'm very much okay. But not until I come face to face with you, bro. Yo, just please leave me alone now. You always choose the worst time to come and mess around. You play with them toys or something. Yeah, I will attack you, but 100% guaranteed, and I authorized it. Yeah. I gave permission. I said, give the okay to do so. It's my word, that's all that matters. That's all that really matters. Pretenders, but the reason the government wanted to deport me because it don't like my views, then fine, innit? Then let's do it. Why did you want me to go out there and attack innocent people? Because that's what you wanted. I 100% know that's what you people want. You want me to blame people in the community? Like, how would I tell the difference between you people that are doing it and them? It would be impossible. It would be fucking impossible. So you obviously wanted me to go out there and attack random people, so people could say we don't know why he did that. I won't stop till I find you, but I don't care if I find you at 99 years old. It would just be your bad luck to wait that long. Innit? You took your chance away of fighting, but if I catch you at 99 years old, you would just your fault. Innit? You should have fought back when you were younger. Wouldn't make a difference to me. These guys are not good players, but they start fucking with the game, and all of a sudden I can't pass the ball, I can't control the ball, I can't do anything all of a sudden, and then they just start overrunning people. They just start overrunning the team all the time. We can literally feel. Because I know how I am, I know how I see the game. I don't need to explain to people how I see the game. I really won't do that because why would I give away my advantage? Yeah, I mean I would never give away my own advantage in the game. Well, I know how I see the game, but I know that these guys have no business getting anywhere close to me at all. Man. They have no business doing it. Realistically, I should be able to play the game blindfolded. Realistically, I should play this game, be able to play this game blindfolded. I'm not going to give away my secret why I know I'm the very best on this game. Just like I'm very good in real life, I'm very good in the game. I'm 100% sure of it. I don't need anybody else's confirmation on that. Whoever gave you that job, trust me, that job made it cost you an issue. Heavy. That job cost you an issue. Bro. I would never give away my own secret of how I play the game. Bro. These men are sat behind closed doors trying to study and they can't figure it out. Innit? I'm very good at football in real life, and it only translates to the game because it's the same game. It's the same fucking game, bro. I tell you, if they weren't doing none of this, none of these players would touch the ball, but they just wouldn't. They fucking wouldn't. So half of the time, that's why they're stopping him. Like my controller just become dead heavy. But everything, it's like when your car needs tracking, it's like that. It becomes like that, innit? You just imagine your car needs tracking and runs out of power steering fluid. I mean, that's what it feels like, innit? That's exactly what the best description I can. Imagine you have a car now, and you're driving your car, and it immediately is out of alignment and out of balance at the same time. The power steering fluid breaks. Just imagine that happen. You're just driving them down the road normal. Just imagine immediately your power steering goes and your car needs tracking at the same time. That's how it feels like on the game. None of these guys are good players. They don't care who they want to say they are. And they're just jealous because the little boy that they have at the top of the pile, you just get knocked off this route and then they would know, everybody would know that the whole time they've been scamming everyone. It's not like a lot of people do know that it's a scam. But the people who know that this is going on, majority of them are white people. Very sorry to say who's offended. Majority of them know because they don't want that to happen. They definitely don't want somebody like me coming to knock one of them off the top of the game. These men have been liars and stealers of people's ideas for centuries. Nothing new. I mean, without being political, they built their wealth off other people's back then. Studying about it's in the nature when you think about it. Innit? Is anybody surprised that they behave like that? Not me. I'm certainly not surprised. Something that's centuries old. Innit? These are things I don't really concern myself with. But in this situation, yeah, I guess needs is necessary. Needs must. Needs must be. I say none of these people touch the ball, but like, literally. I see the game and I think about the game. In a way that most people don't think about the game, which gives me a major advantage. That's what they do. They reduce everything to make it as difficult as possible. But they reduce it so badly that it makes it look like I'm a shit player. That's it. I don't think that was their intention. I think they were just trying to make it difficult and it just went too far and they don't know how to balance it out properly. They don't know how to make it be fair for everyone, you get me? So obviously I suffer at the end of it. And that's the real reason why they're not arresting me. That's the real reason because technically therefore they don't know how to balance the game to make it fair for me and fair for them. Therefore, fuck it, innit? Leave it as it is, and then we just listen to the shit that it says because he's going to be angry. I mean, I know exactly what they're doing, man. Why it's got there. They can't, they're not as smart as the thing. They couldn't balance the game fair, innit? Because they're trying to figure out where my strengths are, but how are they going to gauge everybody else's strengths and weakness at the same time? So they're not watching the whole player base of people, are they? They're just paying attention to me. That's it, innit? They're just watching. They're not watching the whole player base. They're just all paying a fucking attention to me. So it is impossible to balance out the game because oh, I do this very well, right? Let's reduce this for him. But what happens when I come up against somebody that does something else very well, where they reduce my stuff, which would have allowed me to beat that person, that particular player? I mean, it is impossible to balance, and they thought they were smarter, and they realized over time they're not as smart as they think because it would be impossible. So they have to sit there and listen to the shit I say because it's true. It's so true. They have to sit there and listen to it because the explanation that they're going to give of what went on here, it don't make sense. Innit? They couldn't make sense of the explanation they want to give. Any official story they have, the narrative will be picked apart in seconds. It's simple. Any story they have, the narrative will be picked apart in seconds. Seconds. They can't balance the game. They've tried everything. They've tried in so many ways over the years. Yeah, they stopped me for years. They stopped me from basically having agility on my account because I'm a quick individual. Innit? So therefore, they stopped him from moving fast. But then it allowed other people to come into the game and have free range of their stuff. Then they went from that, right, let's let him not be able to tackle, see what happens. Then other people just won't dribble past me. Or alright then let him do everything but let him miss most of his chances. Then you get me, it's impossible to balance because there's so many different people playing on the game. It's not like I'm playing the same 10 people day in, day out, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of different people, so other people, every time they restrict something for me, it then somebody else comes in and they're a complete different player who exposes what they've done. You get me? Because it's not me who is exposing them; it's the people that I'm playing. Just say, well, there's obviously a clear difference in between the game I'm playing and they're playing. You get me? And that's why they can't do anything about it because it's a situation that they created for themselves. They created that situation. When I used to sit down and play with that soldier guy every single day, it made sense because I was just playing against him all the time. So it made sense at that point. But now you're playing online, it don't make sense because there's so many different characters. Because I did notice, I used to think, why couldn't I just win this guy? I'm thinking, like, this is very strange. But it would have made sense at the time when they did it, innit? Why it would have made sense is because I'm just playing against this one guy over and over and over again. So reducing my stuff again, it makes sense. Yeah? Because it gives him a little bit more of an advantage, but it's the same person. Yeah, I'm not dealing with multiple people. Yeah, but because now they did that for years, whatever went on behind closed doors and in public, whatever they said or done, cool at the time. But now it translates to an online situation where you're playing hundreds, if not thousands, of different people all the time. They can't work it out. They can't balance it and make it fair because who is it? Who are they trying to balance it against? You get me? Innit? They can't balance it against anybody because they're just paying attention to me. They're not paying attention to everybody else. So that's where the issue comes in. And it's not me that's exposing it. I just point out what is already on the screen. I'll tell you, look, all of a sudden, 4 or 5 players. And this kid, what did he do there to get that shot up? He did nothing. I'll tell you, that's what they've done to the game. I'm very good at defending and anticipating the person. That is one thing I can say because not like they can model themselves that way. It's impossible for them to do that. They can't model themselves or play like that because it's just something people do on their own. Innit? Just look at this kid, brother. How is he getting? What is he? He's just spamming B. So if this guy is just spamming B, yeah, why is he not having an animation? You get me? Innit? Where's the animation where he tackles and misses the ball? You can see that we're playing a complete different game from everybody else because you count the amount of times you just see me win the ball and kick it away because he's just spamming B. Why? How do you just spam B without any animation popping up? Yeah, I mean, how do you just spam B without any animation at all? After the matter, they just got caught in it. Whatever they were doing behind closed doors, they just got caught and doing it because they didn't think I would have started playing this. And then I guess they were telling people stuff behind closed doors. When I started playing the online games more often, pretty much until 2016, 17. I didn't start playing online until I went to London with Delta. Yeah, I weren't playing online. I was just playing offline games. So ever since that, it's posed the issue for them. It was kind of fucking move, man. There was a one straight line. Just look, that's all they're doing is going into a straight line. These guys have no business beating me. There's one straight line and they somehow keep running away from me. Last night I had, who did I have on the, this guy, I can't remember who he had, but yeah, he had Joe Linton, that Thunderstruck card, yeah? And I think I had like Raphael Leao or something. And he, Joe Linton, is sprinting away from Raphael Leao. But I'm thinking, what is happening here? Like, literally sprinting away from Raphael Leao. Look, they just make it random tackles. Like, Joe Linton is literally running away from my Raphael Leao. And I'm thinking, like, what is going on here, yeah? Joe Linton's what, like 86 pace, Raphael Leao is like 93. I could not catch him. If I know what I know, I'll never get any justice here, you get me? Because what they're gonna, the explanation. What is the explanation? You get me? Innit? Sometimes the lack of justice comes really down to them not being able to explain what they did, you get me? Sometimes it really comes down to that. A lot of people don't get justice out of certain things. It's because they don't have a good enough explanation. I mean, sometimes it really comes down to that. And that's why a lot of people go feel unjustified and ultimately taking it out on society. Because they can't explain what they did. The explanation won't make sense. So they just let it go and just ignore you, innit? They're not ignoring you because they want to. They're ignoring you because they don't have a choice. Because they can't come up with what they did or said. So where does that leave the situation? You know what I mean? And then know people after people feel unjustified, people will eventually become angry and eventually will do something and then guess what? The problem gets solved itself. That's all they have to do is ignore you long enough and the problem will solve itself. They don't have to explain and obviously you did something where they don't need the explanation would not matter. And that's what they do. They think they're clever. Look what I'm telling you, man. There's one straight fucking line and the guy I tell you, I just can't stop the game from doing it. There's nothing I can do about the game. I'll just be angry. At least when I see you, I'll do something about you. You get me? I can't do anything about the game, and I won't be putting myself through any aggravation to do anything about it. I really won't. Look at the picture of the game. Look, he's just got somebody out there, bam, everywhere. It's pointless chasing them around because look at the situation. Look at his players. Look at his two attackers. Just look at his two attackers. Yeah, where is the AI defense? You know what I mean? Yeah. They you man just got caught. It's just as simple as that. And I know you have no explanation, eh? So rather than get mad and go and attack some innocent member of public, I'm gonna attack you people. 'Cause I'd like to hear your explanation there, innit? You man are going to be forced to explain what you have done here. At its very least, you're gonna have to forced to explain why would I attack you. You know what I mean, At its very least, you're gonna be forced to explain why would they attack you. I'm sure the prosecutor is gonna have to come up with something. Very much have to come up with something. But either way, you're gonna be forced to explain, brother. Simple as that. That's why everybody in your little government group is advising the people that don't let him catch you. Simple as that, innit? Because you're gonna be forced to explain why would I attack you one way or the other. Will be forced to explain. I don't care what age this guy gets to, him and the team of them. I don't care what age they get to, and if he like, if I have to wait 1,000 years, bro, I'll wait that 1,000 years, bro. It'll just be your stupidity that allow yourself to not be able to fight. Man. Wouldn't bother me in the slightest. Bro. I mean, just look at this, yeah. Right, so for some reason, look at the. This is the picture. This is the picture there. Where who is around Van Dijk? I mean, I've got three midfielders. Yeah. So I've got Marlon and Cancelo. If you look behind Marlon and Cancelo, there's somebody behind him. Why is both Marlon and Cancelo stood there? They're not doing nothing there. They don't look at where they are on the pitch. Look at them. And that player just running in behind. Yeah. So look at them. They're still here. Like you say, six. Just watch these players with these fucking sixes on their back. Man. It's always some bullshit. Always, just always. And what is Cancelo and Marlon doing in the centre of the pitch? Because you can just see that guy out there is just running down the line, yeah? Cancelo doesn't, he's not, look at Cancelo. Look at fucking Cancelo, isn't it? Like, what is he doing? Like, what is the point of him, yeah? Now, when, what's it called? Zidane got the ball. And he just drives through the middle, that's it. So, what in this kid's head made him think, oh, I just run in a straight line. Like, what made him think that? Because who does that? Have you ever seen that in football where somebody just runs in a straight line and then just does this out of nowhere? Yeah. So look at Van Dijk's like. Yeah, I mean, what? So where we ever seen this? It's breaking the laws of physics, like physically impossible. Look at Van Dijk. So Van Dijk's got his leg off the floor. Yeah. Instead of sticking his leg out, look at his leg. Like it's breaking the laws of physics, and then who's gonna? I'm saying, how are they gonna explain why is the laws of physics being broken on my game? Why is common sense being, I guess, disregarded on my game? They have no explanation for it. So you people out there seeing me say certain things and do certain things, it's because I'm well aware that they have no explanation for what is going on there because they can't explain it because it has to be done on purpose. It can't just happen like accident because EA Sports does not go onto their computer and if they've got 1 million people who play the game, they don't create 1 million games individually. They create one base game and hit fucking copy or burn this and it burns and it puts it on every single copy of the game. See? So this couldn't be by accident. That is one problem that they are facing because what explanation could they have? EA does not have an AI that writes their code for them. It doesn't. A team of them writes the code. So if they don't have an AI, so what could have changed the coding? Yeah, yeah, that's it. What could change the coding in this game? Guess what? They can't answer the question because they have to say, well, it's people who write these codes. Well, why is his zone so different from everybody else? Or why is it consistently giving mechanical issues? It would prove in that they couldn't answer the question. They'd have to say, we don't know why. And then they automatically lose anyway because either they don't know why, or obviously they're lying, or they can't explain it because the explanation is self-explanatory. It's fucking what do you call it? IT, innit? Information technology. Nothing on a computer can happen without a fucking computer, without somebody doing it. It's impossible. So somebody had to have done this. Well, obviously the common sense question is, well, why did you people do that? That's a common sense, innit? Yeah. How did that happen? And they have to explain how it works. how the game's programmed, how the game's made. These games are not made handcrafted fucking mahogany on tables. They're not handcrafted stuff. They're computer based, which means they just hit one button after the coding, hit one button, bam. Just like how they put a update in, it's a mass production. Yeah? Where it's simple. They make one copy and then everything else is copied after the movie. Why do I consistently every year get the one bad copy of this game? It wouldn't make sense. So obviously somebody did it. Two, well, who did that? Who are the people who have control over this? Who are the people who would have access to changing any of these things? Who are the people who have knowledge of how to do so? There won't be that big of a team there that does that. Plain and simple. The team won't be that big. You'd figure out somewhere pinpointing the group of them or the one person. Three, well, why did they not do anything about it? What are they gonna say? They didn't have any reports about it? Well, obviously accuse them of lying because why would I sit online and rant and rave and send every threat under the sun and not just do just right things with simple complaint? It wouldn't make sense. So they thought they were going to get away with that. You got me in it. So when this all started, that's what their plan was. Their plan was to say, well, they haven't received any complaints. Well, I've got 2.5K YouTube videos that would contradict that story and say, that doesn't make sense because why would this guy just go around, yeah, screaming and shouting about a video game, yeah, and not just complain? You know what I mean? Why would you do that? Why would you not just fucking complain? That's what I'm saying. So that explanation for them is also useless at this point. Yeah? They won't be able to explain that. No, they won't be able to use that explanation. Yeah? So they won't be able to use that explanation to say, oh, they've had no complaints. Yeah? So everything they try to rely on, every every time they did something and they say, oh, we'll say this, we'll say that. I keep fucking it up for them. So they've run out of explanation. Because I thought I can bet 100% what they were planning on doing is saying that they didn't know about it, that there weren't no complaints. But even so, I don't think these guys were the most cleverest because they'll still have to explain why this was going on. Because this is not just a singular issue. There's an issue with everything, every single mechanic in the game. Passing, shooting, defending, the controlling of the ball, the animations. It's just a whole lot. The whole thing is a problem. Yeah? The game's way too aggressive over an extended period of time. Yeah? So what is it then doing here, blood? Like this, like I mean, you're gonna have to explain things like this because look at what he's doing. He's running normal. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain this. Like, so if he could get up and point, why can't I catch him? Yeah, I mean, why could I not catch him? Yeah, who's putting them animations in the game? But like, for what reason? They have no explanation for it, and any explanation they try will just make them look like exactly what they are, you get me? So they try to avoid the explaining. It's like Drake said, we don't like to do too much explaining. It's because they're not even smart enough to make up a good defense for the things they do. They're stupid. They make it sound cool, innit? Like on paper, they make themselves look good by saying, oh, they don't want to do this or, you know what I mean, whatever, gang or whatever. But the reality of these people is they think they're not smart as they think they are. And they get caught all the time. And what they do, they go silent because they're not really bad boys. They're just trying it, you get me? They're neither clever nor they're bad boys. Mm, that's what I don't like about them the most. They're pretenders. They are fucking pretenders. Every type of pretender on the face of the planet you can think about, these guys are pretenders. They pretend to be bad boys and they actually pretend to be more clever than they are because they constantly get themselves in these situations. They constantly do it. So they think I don't know about them. They constantly find themselves in these problems. Constantly do. It's like, we have a saying in Jamaica. I'm saying who can't hear we feel it, and another one. I'm saying hard deal did a somehow. You know what I mean? Y'all like to act like you're so in the thing, and what would they say? You people are invited to cook up. Well, the chef ain't telling you what really in the food, is it? Because these guys are as clever as they think, but they're not. I mean, people who do things, yeah, they don't do it unless they can explain it. Just in case it goes bad. I mean, just in case it goes bad, they have an explanation. These guys are dumb. Bro. They are stupid. Because the IT man or the IT boy or lad that they have here constantly fucking around with the thing, he's not even smart enough to come up with an explanation. So they're just doing something just because, oh, they can't do it at the moment. And then, oh, if it doesn't work, we'll just say nothing. That's a problem, isn't it? Because I'm not the person you're doing that to. Don't force you, man, to explain it one way or the other. Innit? Trust me, that's my intention with you people. Is to force that explanation. Force it out of you people. Just to sit there and expose you people as the idiots you actually are. Innit? I say, bullets and guns, it's not the one. I think that'd be too easy, innit? Way too easy. Making you people look like the fools, yeah, I think it's much better, and it's a much better, I guess, revenge. Much better. Because, like I say, you even don't like to do too much explaining, innit? So the idea is to force people to do things that they don't want to do or don't like. And I'm very aware of that. Well, you guys are idiots, but they can't explain it because it has to be intentional. If it's intentional, and what was the purpose of it? There can't be any good purpose of it. It's obviously malicious. And where did the malice come from? What caused the malice in the first place? Who they are don't really matter. Yeah, that don't really matter. But what caused the malice in the first place? And if they hold any sort of office or well, not even any power over anything at all, that's bye bye to them, innit? Bye bye to them then. They say they do these things to people and people become extremely aggressive. That's what they used to. So they lived this delusion for quite a while. Quite a while they've been under this mass delusion. They've actually been under a mass delusion for such a long time. They can't do anything more. They can't even change what they're doing, innit? Because why? They've been in this that delusion for such a long time. They can't change it. They can't adapt to the situation. They don't know. They don't know what else to do. Innit? This is just what they do. It's the definition of food. So, the definition of food. You say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. So by its very definition, these men are clinically insane. By its very definition, they are clinically insane men. And I want them out of office. I mean, I want them out of the jobs they are because they're actually mentally deficient. It's not me trying to make any derogatory comments. If you go and check it. Yeah, it's been a what's that? Not stereotype. It's been a culturally accepted, I guess, rhetoric. Yes, that's the word. It's been a culturally accepted rhetoric. And the actual definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. They constantly get themselves in these situations where they're unable to explain their actions. So if you can't explain your actions, then you weren't rational. And then if you're not rational, then by definition you can't reason. And if you can't reason, then by definition you're an idiot. Yeah, I've never done anything in my life and not be able to explain my actions. You get me? I mean, because If you get arrested by the police, yeah, what's the police going to do? What's going to interrogate you, aren't they? And then if you don't come up with a suitable response, then you remain a suspect. Simple, you know what I mean? Simple as that. You see, that's what the police and even the system uses against people. The lack of rationality. Yeah? So in self-defense, that's what it's really based on, isn't it? And simple as what it's based on. Rationality. So somebody try to do you something, what they call it reasonable force. It's really rationality, isn't it? Or whatever the proper word or terminology is. Were you rational in your response to the threat you face? So somebody attacks you, yeah. Say you're in Jamaica, America, somewhere where you have more relaxed, like I guess self-defense laws. Yeah, somebody attacks you, somebody tries to break into your house, something you can do them all sort of shit. You get me? You can be actually disproportionate in a lot of cases. Yeah, in a lot of situations. But was the response rational? So when you see when armed police officers go out there and shoot people, that's what they're looking for. What they call them, the IOPC, the people who look at them. What they're looking for is a rationality. Was this man in his correct mind frame when he shot that person? Was it justified? Justified rationality. You get me? You rationalize something, it's the same thing. And these guys cannot rationalize nothing because they're idiots. Because these man don't think in it, these man shoot before and ask questions later. You get me? It's like a shit. These man shoot and then ask questions later, but like, you get me? Man, cowboys, but like, I think you joke. You hear me talking about Wild West. They would have you, they'll quickly try out there and try and put context to it to say that I am suggesting a shootout. No, I'm saying these guys are irrational people. These guys are cowboys. These guys are actual cowboys, but like, they just do something and then that's it, they hide, they get me. Yeah. They have no plan A, no plan D. What if it doesn't work? They don't have nothing like that, innit? They do it and expect it to work. And it's only somebody with lack of intelligence who thinks like that, you get me? It's so funny. It's only people with lack of intelligence who think like that. Because it's just not logical. It's not a logical way to be, you get me? I mean, it's just not logical. Because a lot of things do happen in society where people are judged, especially in the courtroom. That's what they really judge you. Rationality. You know? Did you think your life was at risk at the time when you did whatever? Yeah? Did you think your life was at risk? If you show any slight fucking notion that you did not actually believe your life was at risk, then you can see where they'll cause problems for you. Innit? But as long as you can rationalize the threat, that's it, innit? They really stand no chance because that's what the law is based on, rationality when it comes to self-defense. It is based on rationality. And these guys don't have a rational explanation, i.e., they don't have an explanation that could even remotely sound like it makes sense. Because what exactly were they trying to achieve? See, and that's where the rationality will break down what they were trying to achieve. What was the purpose? So me going and me sat out there and everybody being angry and upset at me. Yeah, I don't care. I don't give a shit, but I don't give a fuck more than these guys care. You get me? You people just want to blame me because I'm the outside. That's it. Your brains aren't even working properly. You might just want to blame me because I'm the outside. I am taking no responsibility here or no accountability here. Yeah. See, when they talk about lack of accountability, that's what it's referring to. people doing things for irrational reasons. Because what is an irrational person? Somebody's impulsive. These people are impulsive by its very nature. Simple as that, isn't it? These people are irrational people. They're impulsive. See, you say something they don't like, they quickly want to get on your case, innit? And that's what they do. They're bully. Because what? They just don't like what you said, and that's it. That's the end of. But the reality of it, they're idiots. It's irrational, innit? That's why when you go to military bases and training all over the world, when you get deployed all over the world, they give you these little packets, and it's called rations. You know why? They're testing you. They're testing you in the field, man. You get me? Innit? They say, what kind of person are you? It's a simple, very simple test. You get packets of whatever. Do you eat the 4 packets all at the same fucking time? Yeah? Or do you eat half of the packet today and half of the packet tomorrow and let the 4 packets last 8 days? Yeah? Or you just eat them all in a day or two? They're checking your reasoning ability. That's why somebody never get promoted. You get me? Yeah. That's why some people never get promoted in these type of jobs. It's because they don't have rationality. They're unable to reason. I mean, because when you look at it, it's the most basic form of test that they can do is hand you £1,000 and give you nothing else and see what you do with the £1,000. You get me? It's a simple test. And that's why a lot of people don't progress in even the military and stuff like that. It's because they don't tell them that that's what they're doing. They just hand it, oh, here's some rations. Oh, you're just eating food. Guess what? 2 days later, you're back asking for more. That's already, you just don't know. They're going to give you whatever, but you just don't know. They're now looking at you different and thinking, you're not fit for certain purposes. And they can't send you certain places to do certain things because you're already proven to be irrational. That's why it's called rations. Because if you're rational with the situation, with the thing, then they can trust you with certain things. If you're irrational, you're erratic. When I'm talking about, oh, they don't like to do too much explaining, they're not talking shit, then it's because they're not smart enough to explain. The brains could not come up with a explanation prior to their action. And by the time they realize, oh shit, they're gonna need to explain, they're going to hide it. Wait for it to blow over again. Because the IT guys, they're not doing all of this. Even them don't have much sense. You know what I mean, anybody can be taught anything, you know. So, well, I wouldn't say anybody, but within reason, anybody can be taught anything. You can be taught coding, yeah. But the explanation for their coding is nothing more than, oh, they're just doing their job. This is the type of people I'm dealing with. They have no reason why they're doing it. They're robots, man. By its very definition, isn't it? They just blindly follow whatever they're told. You get me? But they're idiots. And if you check it, yeah, they think that makes them go far in their jobs. It doesn't. It really holds. It's something that holds you back. That's why people attack people in jobs, isn't it? Because the majority of people, majority, are really impulsive and irrational. Yeah, the majority of people are that way, and that's why you have people who lead. Because who wants an irrational leader? Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be led by somebody irrational, because they'll just lead you into problems over and over and over again because of irrationality. The biggest quality of a leader is rationality, bro. Does it fucking make sense? I mean, because, alright, if you watch certain things, yeah, if you watch certain things, yeah, and say typical, you you're in the police, you're in the military, you're in something like that, yeah, you're leading a team, yeah. This is rationality 101. Does it make sense to burst in that door, yeah, and just start firing, or does it make sense to sit there and watch who's coming in and out? You know what I mean? Obviously, it makes sense to watch who comes in and out to know exactly who's in there. Innit? Rationality. Bursting in that door, no, just guns blazing is irrational. So, an irrational leader would lead his team into various issues all the time. Because military context, if your leader, your what they call your squad commander is irrational, guess what? Every time you man on an operation, you're going to be fucking leading into firefights every single time, which obviously results in somebody getting hurt. Because that's why somebody don't go far and they don't know why, innit? That's why somebody will come out of nowhere and advance quicker than them, and then they start hating that person. Again, irrational, you get me? They don't stop and think, well, why did that guy just fucking surpass me so quickly? It's because they saw him as a less irrational person. Somebody, i.e., that person make better decisions. Because worrying about the people around you is the most important thing of any group activity. It's the most important part of it. And that's why not everybody becomes president. That's why not everybody can be the prime minister. We've seen what irrational leaders have done all throughout the world and throughout mankind's history. They are what we call tyrants and dictators. Simple, you know. That's what we call tyrants and dictators over irrational men with power. Because they're not very clever and they're very impulsive. So guess what? Oh, they've got the power to do this. They're not gonna do it. Fuck it, innit? You complain or argue, then they fucking bury your class in this. Ignorance, you know what I mean? If you're led by an ignorant person, by its very definition, you're going to face trouble because you disobey his order. You're not going to stop and think, oh, well, maybe you have a point. Nah, he's going to say you're disobeying in a minute. So the gallows, you get me? Irrational, you get me? And that's why they make sure it's important to have people who are rational in leadership positions. People don't just get certain positions in this world just for the fun of it. Because when they do, history will show that when people just get power just because of who they are, what they are, it, it ends badly. Because they're irrational. They'll just be sending people to do stupid things all the time. It's quite simple, isn't it? That's why you man haven't got nowhere farther than what you have got in your life. It's not because foreigners are coming in and taking your jobs. It's not that. That's not the reason. It's because you man are compulsive or impulsive. In other words, you man are irrational. The system is full of them here. Because an irrational person won't stop and think, oh, why him? Yeah, they're just gonna hate you for it, innit? They're not gonna think, well, maybe they should make themselves better. They're not gonna think that. They're gonna hate you for you being rational. Because guess what? Hating somebody for the ability to be rational, by its very definition, is an irrational behavior. That's so funny. Its very definition is an irrational behavior. Man. I mean, By its very definition, it's a fucking rational behavior. It's a simple concept. You don't have to be very smart to understand rationality. Bro. Like I say, them little things that they give you, yeah. And nobody told me this. Nobody. I figured it out fucking self. Yeah. If you get a small amount, right? Imagine you're facing a drought. Yeah. And you're in this drought now, and you get a liter of water. Yeah. And while in this village, you'll have a liter of water. Okay, cool. They give 4 men a liter of water for each of their own village. Yeah. One man take the water for himself. The other man started bathing in the water. The other man started, I guess, drinking all the water. And the other person takes a cork full in whatever time frame. Yeah? Cool. Who you think people would prefer? Would they prefer the man who's just bathing in the water, drinking the water? Because the water is going to be finished so fast. Who you think they're going to choose? They're going to choose the person who, at the end of it all, when everybody else is out of water, he still has half a bottle left because it makes sense. So I'm trying to explain to you why humans are given one of the worst jobs on the planet. Because you're better idiots. They knew the result of what they did. They knew exactly what they were doing. Go back through your history when you used to get them raps and facts. Think about what you used to do with it. I mean, think about it. That's the key, isn't it? I'm wondering why me. I just told you I made it so simple. Why me? Why me was never a concern to me. It was more a concern to you people. But I just told you why me. Because you man are not rational, but you cannot be a leader if you're irrational because you just lead people to die all the time. Or you lead people in the worst circumstances. You're not going out there and recklessly swinging a blade at anybody you see. Is the reason why me. Because they knew. It's what we call rationality. Your actions got to make sense. Innit? It doesn't matter if your actions are good or bad, as long as they make sense. Because even religious books, I'll always be biased towards the Bible. Even religious books, I only say it like that to not, some irrational people out there. I don't really care about them, but sometimes some people are. Well, obviously, I'm biased towards the Bible. That's what I was raised to believe in. Even that teaching about greed, innit? It even teaches you about self-defense. Self-defense was not a man-made concept. It was a concept given to us by the Creator himself. Simple, innit? You have the right to defend yourself as long as it's rational. Like I say, somebody comes to your front door with an AK-47 and you have an AK-47, feel free to let loose. It's only fair, it's a proportionate response. Somebody comes to your door with with his bare hands and you have a weapon. I guess in context, to be rational, I guess a few warnings and a few, I guess, warning shots would be proportionate. If that person consistently comes at you, you can still hold back a bit. But at that point, when you realize that this person is determined, one knee shot, a belly shot, or something, like rationality, bro. You can never get in trouble for being rational. Never. But you have some people who are irrational. So people who get into frenzies, like just lose control and see red, you know what I mean? And somebody get 99 wounds, you can see why they put them people in prison all the time. And you're quicker to find yourself in prison in that situation. You know what I mean? You can see why you're quicker to be put in prison in them situations. But it's because of fucking rationality. That's why somebody who, I guess, goes off on one and just starts recklessly swinging, that's prison for the end of time, isn't it? Because you're proven to be irrational. And that's what society's conscience is programmed to, I guess, be afraid of irrationality. So these little guys who run around thinking they're fucking hard men and hard shit. That's why shit, bad things reach them all the time. It's because they're proven to be irrational. You know what I mean? If you think about your actions, you're more likely to get away with it. You know what I'm saying? If you think about your actions, you're more likely to get away with it. You're just out there just doing whatever, whenever. You're less likely to. It's just common sense. It's the rule of nature. Innit? Think before you act, innit? But at the end of the day, man, some of y'all guys are quite strange, innit? Very strange. Well, I just gave you the key why me and why not you or anybody else you know. It's quite simple there, man. Got rationality, innit? Because I could have just gone out there and gone off on a mad one. Because yes, what would happen? Obviously, what would have normally happened? 17 million police officers and people are there trying to grab you. Innit? Guess what? Now you're in prison for 4,000 years. Innit? You might as well be Satan at that point, completely chained up to them. It's rationality. So you irrational men and women out there who dislike me thought, well, we are going to do that to you. Only to find out that I'm way more rational than you, man, because it didn't make sense. So catching you, man, and listening to you people have to lie because what solution would you have at the end of it more than lying and say, oh, we don't know who he is. That's the best you're gonna be able to come up with. Simple. That is the best story you man are going to be coming up with. Why? Because you're irrational people. My story is simple. Why them? There's 60 million people that's accounted for here, and who knows how many more. But why would just that particular group? Why did I just lose it just then and there against them alone? I mean, it's got rationality, isn't it? It's really common sense. So everybody out there wondering why me? It's not because I'm some fucking phantom. It's because I'm rational. Simple, isn't it? Couldn't be any more simple than that. Not because I'm a phantom. It's not because I'm the spawn of fucking Satan. And it's not because I'm Jesus. It's because I'm rational. It's because I think before I do things. And you don't let me be any more boring than anybody else out there. To tell you the truth, my life is way more exciting than any of yours. I mean, at least when I do get old, the stories I have to tell will be outrageous, but you want to live a better life, baby. Never have, never will. Simple. All of this, what they're doing, this frustration, is because they're trying to, I guess, take the throne, innit? Because frustration leads to, I guess, aggression. Aggression leads to irrational responses. I think about everything I do and everything I say. Anything you've ever heard me do out there, Whether the truth or allegation or an outright lie, I thought about it before I did it. It was done for a reason. It was necessary. But that's why me and why not you. It's simpler than it's nothing mythical. It's really simple rationality. Because if you're rational, you could assume that more person will be more trustworthy, you know, an irrational person is erratic, you know, you can't trust it. So it's like an erratic driver, isn't it? I mean, you see what an erratic driver is in the street versus a rational person. I mean, yeah, I do things behind the steering wheel. I'm just like everybody else. But the truth is, I stop to think about it before I do it if it doesn't make sense. I'll drive 10 miles an hour, you get me, and if it makes sense, I'll do the speed limit. The simple is rationality. It saves a lot of problems in life, you know. It doesn't let you be any less boring. People like to push that on people. You know what I mean? It's all about rationality. Bro. You have to think about what you're doing. Innit? Because even if there's consequences where you're aware of the consequences prior to doing it, you know what I mean? And a lot of people don't. When you don't think about the consequences, you either do 100 years or you become a snitch. It's simple, innit? You either do 100 years or you become a snitch. You either do 100 years or you become a snitch. That's what irrationality is. Even in a bad man world, you have to be rational at times. It doesn't make sense. You get me? Yeah. Otherwise, it's screwed, isn't it? The government and bad man thing is no different. They both lead to wrong decisions. Both lead to problems here because they're actually intertwined concepts, and people just don't know that. People think they're vastly different, but in reality, they're the same. It's a system. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, they're both the same. Yeah, it's all about irrationality. It always comes down to that. That's why me. Not why. Even if I would say it to himself, you still Russian. You need to punish everybody for everything. See, you become a menace at that point when you do that. So that does that. Forgot how to use it already. So done by ends. That done by so done by done by done by done by done for it's right there. Oh, back down for it. I'm missing one of them. Play Mortal Kombat for me. One of them, I'm not getting one of them in the camera. So down but A, that's the bottom one. Down but X, that's the top one. Down but Y, fly across that one. Back down for it. Back down for it. Mm-hmm. Alright, okay, okay. Mm, Ah, mm, okay. Mm, okay. Right, come on. Ah, bitch ass nigga. Actually, I know it already. Of course. No, listen, listen. Holy pabonyo. Ah, dikit.
This is the incredible send-off given to a young trucker who died.
Can't remember playing it. Say how trouble them. What? Literally just ate before. After this, I can't be as playing for too long. I'm gonna go for a walk after this. Alright, we're still on. You know. Yo! Okay, why is that a bit? No, can't believe this. Yeah, you're fucking. We get that toast right. Yeah. Okay, stop the distraction. Come here. Reading that. That's it. Need that's it. Definitely needed. I'm not gonna stop him from doing it. That's easy. Yes, definitely. Big man room. One star can't manage it. But you ever see the gods unite? You know where to go for that time. Yeah. The elevator stuck from down for some reason. There's no stairway to heaven. That's it. That's gonna shit in. Like block the whole time. Yeah. Check the thing. No, I'm gonna get in this. I'm take on some like. Yeah, it's a good one. No, good one. No, it's good. But I planned that the whole time. No, dog. Yeah, dog. What, man? Read my room. That's more fuck it. What you catch me the listen? That's what it is. I'll make it good. Make a mistake. Read me. Ah. Fair enough. Lasciamo un po' una. Film. A guy called Glassy Rifle. I don't know when come up with that one. That's a good one. That's a good one. Go on, Glassy Rifle. Enough for you, man. Come on, man. If you want to block, then block our game, then just do it, you know. Well, block our game, let's block our game, but yeah. Hmm. I forget it first. How? Yes! Fuck off. Alright, so glass shiny, put in a cabinet, you. England this. You gotta say place to store it. See you later, glass, right? That's what it's sitting. I do like that name, that's it. I do like that name, glassy rice. Alright, well, see you later. Tell me. Never need them, innit? Better off without them. I'm actually holding me back after all this time. Funny that, innit? My whole family claim them abandon you, but it was the best thing ever happened to you. Yeah, they must, them look back for it, That's why I run you to hear. Ah, can you do it, man? Yeah, because I never see the gods united. The only unity we matter. Worship pussy, ark. Will some blood clad flaming sword. Will flaming sword, yo. That's a little one. Ah, can I couple into it? Flaming sword. Biblical use. Fuck off. That's it. I say God's united. Only GU know how that's it. God's united. Simply demon. Okay, then. Hold this. Partnership use. That's what we call it. Teamwork. Come here again. Chop it to pieces. Holy boys, exfoliate and all that. Yeah! That was a good one. I actually confused me when I could think of it. You want to use the password? Fuck. Whipping. You know, you want to come too close and you see the co-op in action. Oh shit, what am I doing? Understood. Yay! Good one. Very good one. You know, Usher. Oh my God. Remember, I don't know. Oh, come on. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say this. Yes, it's looking good. First, extensive sword work here. You see the craftsmanship. Hmm. I'm gonna say this. Okay, then. Oh, I miss this. X, Y, Y, Y. Good. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Can't believe it. Oh, I did do that. So, what is a ghost in your shit? Mm. Problematic. Doing on face. Oblivion. Okay then. No! Seriously, in the suck, you. Guaranteed for me it again. Keep believing that. Much prefer it that way. Yeah. There is no law down from that side, I can tell you that. No radio signal down there, yeah. The farmer internet. Who you going correct? This pussy gonna pick my boy. We should go for smoking. Hmm. Well, then you chat too much. Smoke a green one, come here. Go.